And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Edwards in at the 2. The Warriors trailing. And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit, Grant.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Edwards against Curry. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Tries a 10-footer, and he hits the jumper. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Inside, kicks it out to Anderson. Reid sets a screen. Anderson gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Payton. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Milton. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be, Brian."
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. The 3 from Curry. Rebound Minnesota. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
The Warriors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. Off target with the 3. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Pass to Anderson. Now Gobert, hounded by Wiggins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Staying strong against the defense, Rudy insists on getting that shot off.
Well, Clark, being that we're early in the season, what would you say to teams that have gotten off to rough starts?
Well, I think you've got to keep your eye on the big picture, Brian. I mean, the season has just started, and there's plenty of time to get things right. No reason to panic. You got to stay even-keeled here.
Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Edwards with it. Now here's McDaniels, hounded by Wiggins. Misses the 3. Golden State has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Curry. Curry at the rim.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Towns up top. McDaniels against Wiggins. Edwards for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
This one for 3. Curry, no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Conley passes to Gobert. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
As his career has developed, Klay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Hall, he's checked in for the Warriors. Milton's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Towns for 3, drops in the 3. Towns has got his first 3 points of the game.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Thompson. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
46 seconds left in the second. Conley with the ball, and Looney picks him up defensively. Gobert is doubled. Towns with the ball. Let's go with a 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
19 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Towns. On the wing, Milton, 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Milton's got 5.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Welcome, everybody. Glad you could join us. Lots of games around the NBA tonight. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. New York came away with the win against the Hornets in Charlotte. That is their 3rd straight win.
This is what happens when one team can't match the other team's intensity level.
And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Warriors.
Well, they're struggling.
And that's a wrap on.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Klay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Here's Conley using his post moves to get the 2 points. Conley's got his 2nd bucket on the night. And the Warriors shooting a low 28% so far in this one. And Curry with the take. Outside for Green. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Conley with the ball. He's got 5. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Green. Here's Wiggins. Okay, Wiggins putting on a show here.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Thompson. Shot is up. Again, Golden State.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. The 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Count it. Thompson's got 11 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Curry against Conley. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Thompson against Edwards. Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. Curry passes to Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mike Conley. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Thompson. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You expect this from an elite scorer like Thompson. Let's just hope he can maintain this rhythm.
Wiggins against Anderson. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Edwards for 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Wiggins outside. For the lead. Outside for Green. Back to Wiggins. Stolen by Anderson. Outside Conley. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter here. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And defenders really have to respect the shot of Curry. And as a result, he's able to get into the lane with his drives. And once again, Steph gets a trip to the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Saric checks in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And Payton is subbed in for Wiggins. Minnesota calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Warriors, number 1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Anderson for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Thompson. Milton with a steal. Here's Towns. Reed passes to Milton. On the take. Up and in from the low block. Milton's got 7 points in the game. Golden State has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. There's a screen by Kuminga. Curry with it. Towns covering. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Kuminga. The kick out. Curry. To the paint. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Puts up a deep 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
From deep three-point land. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnovers have been well-intentioned. We're not giving up fast break stuff. We just got to pick up the intensity and the energy a little bit.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Minnesota, Edwards out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Brown in at the 3.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
There he is, the three-point king delivers on cue.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Out of bounds, it'll be Warriors ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Puts up a deep 3. And Milton pulls it down. And Milton's got the ball here for Minnesota. Trailing by 8. Anderson passes to Brown. Edwards against Curry. An open look for Reed. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Paul. Pass to Kuminga. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Paul. And stolen by Brown. And they're running. Milton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here's Curry. The kick out to Paul. Outside Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Paul passes to Payton. Three-pointer. Hauled in by Brown.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lets it go from 11. Count that bucket. Brown's got his first 2 points. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Saric. Green comes in for Kuminga. Wiggins, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Klay Thompson in for Chris Paul. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Mike Conley's checked in for Milton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. And McDaniels is subbed in for Brown. Edwards against Thompson. Shakes him. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley to the middle. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Edwards with it. Launches a 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's McDaniels. And they recover it. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Curry draws the double. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Second team foul.
Conley finds Edwards. Knocked away, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And we have to take another look at that block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
When it comes to wing defenders, Klay is as good as it gets.
Edwards can't get that one to fall. Thompson goes up, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
1:36 left in the 4th quarter. Up top, Edwards, defended by Thompson. Towns is screen on Curry. To the left wing. There's the triple. Towns gets the bucket.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter. When your goal is to get him a 3, Towns can make those pay dividends.
Here's Curry with the drive. Green, the pass to Curry. To the inside. No good. Conley with some nice D. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Towns, a screen on Thompson. Edwards can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear: to keep winning championships.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 8. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
Well, it's not looking good for him. We both can agree to that, can't we? I mean, it's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens after that.
And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're behind by 7. 26 seconds left in the game. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Money from deep.
Captain Clutch, one of Conley's many monikers, appropriate here. Just wow.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Count it!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Early into his night. But you know what? I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
It's stolen by Curry, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
Be sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.